Welcome back to my channel, you guys. So today, as you guys read the title, I'm doing like party planning stuff, talking about it or whatever. So there's many of us that like to throw parties, and it could be easy or it could be really hard and difficult and stressful, whatever. So usually I plan my parties ahead of time. I try to plan as much as like at least 3 months or so. I try to start buying a little by a little, because if you wait till the last minute, you're gonna feel like it's gonna be so much money, like spending everything at once. So stay tuned to watch all my tips and tricks I use to throw parties. So first tip is I usually always try to do a party at home, because even though it's better to do at a park, like you forget so many stuff, and at home like you could just grab whatever you need. Like I know it's crazy how usually when you throw parties at home you always forget a lot of stuff, so you have to be going back to grab stuff, or you have to go to the store and buy stuff, and so on, etc. Also, like if you if you don't do it at home, like you're gonna have to pay like deposit or down payment for places when you could just do it at home, and you don't pay money. Also, now for invitations, nowadays many people don't give invitations compared to back in the days. Usually now you just make your own invitation, like, or you just send texts or even calls. And let me just tell you, for your decorations or whatever, like always go to Dollar Tree or 99 cent store. Try to get as much supplies you need over there. Do it yourself. There's so many nowadays. There's so many what do you say? Like, I don't know. You could look it up. Like, do it yourself party, whatever the theme it is, or etc. I know the struggle is real though. When you have to cook, it's way better to cook, because dang, some catering people places, they charge like so much money. Like they'll charge you like probably 500, 700 just for a taco, man. Like, and usually you spend like way more less money doing the food yourself, and it's more tastier, like, because sometimes when you order food from other restaurants or places, like sometimes it could be salty, it's not good, it makes your stomach hurt or whatever, like. And now, mostly nowadays, parties I've been to, usually everybody just plays music on their stereo or a boombox. Because when you pay DJs, dang, they charge so much money, and they play whatever the fudge music they want, which it shouldn't be like that. But this is a trick or a tip. When I got married, you guys, I did not spend like freaking 5,000, 10,000 on a dress. Why are you gonna spend so much money when you're only gonna use the dress for one day? Also, like, I don't want to jinx anybody or anything, but usually you spend like so much money on a wedding, and next thing you know, like it doesn't work out, and you end up breaking up or whatever, and that's like all that money just goes to the trash. I don't know what tip trick this is, but the other one is you should buy your own camera. Have like a family member or friend videotape for you. Like, I don't know. I blinked out, you guys. If you know me well, I always blink out. Take your pictures or stuff like that, because I hired photographers before, and dang, they do such a bad um work taking pictures and getting like the details and stuff. Like usually mostly guys are the photographers or the ones that take the video, and they're like, they get how do you say it? Ugh. Distracted. They get distracted about all those hoochie mamas. Just kidding. And then they don't even get the most important parts. Mostly, but not least. No, I'm just kidding. don't get stressed out. The more you get stressed out, the worse it is. Just think, like, take steps by steps. I usually write like a list of everything I need, because that's how I never kind of miss anything for my parties, because I always write everything. Once I have got like what I bought, once I have bought what I needed, like I just cross it off. Or if I remember something else I need, like I'll just write it down and so on. Usually I try to do like kind of fun parties. So I try to do games, like I buy little presents or gifts, whatever, and I try to do games because honestly, to be honest, I gone to so many parties and damn, it's so boring. Like all we do is just eat, talk a little bit, and that's it, and the cake. So I try to play games, like try to get people to know each other, talk or whatever, like have fun. I don't know. So think of desserts. Instead of buying like a big old humongous cake, you could always think of other desserts, like desserts covered in chocolate, like Rice Krispies, cookies. You could always buy cookies. If you know how to make flan like me, if you know how to make gelatina, cupcakes, like, because sometimes when you spend so much on a cake, like everyone is full at the end of the night and all your cake is left behind. I know this blog is like everywhere, but I'm trying to get to all the points I want to hit. Always think ahead of time. Take a look on the date, the birthdays, girl or guys. Check the date, like, because my birthday, I do not freaking like my birthday. Like, ugh, why did I have to be born on that day? So my birthday is on December 24th. And obviously it's a fail if I throw a birthday on December 24th, because it's Christmas Eve and everybody wants to be with their family. So, and if the person's like at the end of the month, you know, everybody's like on a budget because they just paid rent, or at the beginning of the month because they just paid rent or whatever, or like holidays, or yeah, I don't know. Plan ahead if you're planning to do a theme, like the times, what you think might work with everybody else. Drinks, think of, if they're gonna be kids, like juices, obviously water, soda, if you're planning to give out beer or other items. And I really love this tip. When we get the ads in the mail, I always look at every store to see who has the most cheapest stuff, and that's how I go. But like an example, like sodas or juices, water, you know, they expired in a long time or whatever, so I get them in ahead of time. If you're throwing like a bautizo, quinceañera, or wedding, always try to do your saleros, napkin holders, tortillero, because you save so much money. I remember at the beginning when I started throwing parties, like, fudge, let me just tell you, a dozen of those cost so much freaking money. So thank God I learned how to do my own. And yeah, and instead of buying so much ice, usually, like, it depends how much people and drinks I'm planning to give out. I try to get like big bowls, and I try to freeze ice bowls like ahead of time, and once they're frozen, I just start putting them in a bag, and then that day I just put everything on, and you save money right there. Another thing is, if you're like, if it's a quinceañera or a wedding, if you find padrinos, madrinas, try to find people you trust. Like, honestly, because when it was my quinceañera and even on my wedding, I found some padrinos and madrinas, which what honestly pissed me off more was that they said they were gonna do me the favor, and last minute they said that they couldn't anymore, or so on. Like, I prefer people to get mad at me and I'm straight honest. I'm being straight out, telling them like, I'm really sorry, I can't do you the favor, instead of lying to you saying yes, I'm gonna help you, and then like last minute like saying, oh, I'm really sorry, I can't, or whatever. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty short. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna show you some of the decorations I have done for parties. Usually I go to Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store or Viva La Bargain. And of course I have my hot glue gun and glue sticks and like a lot of glitter, because usually I try to do all my decoration for my parties, and it helps a lot. Even though it's time consuming, you save so much money, which is so worth it. Like let me know of any other ideas how to do party planning, whatever the hell. I don't know, like many people have told me I should become a party planner because my parties are lit as fudge. No, I'm just kidding. But I hear like a lot of people, they say that my parties are fun because usually I give out food first, and then I give like desserts, and then we do like games, and then it's like the cake and stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and don't get stressed out. Everything hopefully like will come out good and so on. And if you guys ever want to invite me to a party, I'm so down. Just hit me up, let me know ahead of time so I could request days off work, or I like plan everything out and so on.
To get some more money, they work harder to get more money.
I asked Anthony if he wants to give you guys any ideas on how to save money, and he said he doesn't know how to save money or so on. But yeah, I guess that will conclude this video, and I'll see you guys till the next time. You want to tell them anything? You want to tell them anything?
Bye.
That's it? Really?
Bye.
Alright, I guess. Peace out, you guys.